Okay. The first thing is you got to get yourself an account number. Now, if you want to be a customer, you can get the products. You can get yourself an account number and get sent to your door. This is for a business person. This is for somebody who wants to earn between 5,000 and 7,000 rand and bring it all the way up to over 100,000 rand per month. So the first thing is get yourself an account number, and you do need to go onto the product because you need to be a product of the product. I can't tell you my testimony if it's just a fuddy-duddy thing. I can tell you my product testimony because of what it did for me and my family and even my dogs right now. So hope my dog is okay. Products. We recommend you go onto an automatic order. Why? Because this is directly linked to your passive income. If you don't have an automatic order, your team won't have an automatic order. It's important for you to order products on an automatic order, and a good average is around about 100-point volume. So some people will do a 20-point volume, some people will do a 100-point volume, some people do 300-point volume. It's entirely up to you, but that's a good average that you want to get people onto the product. Okay. So point volume basically means if this product over here, let's call this product Ambertose. Okay, this product is Ambertose. It's 132-point volume. So each product's got a different point volume attached to that, and it's like a currency. It's like an international currency, and that's how we measure how the money flows. Okay, so that's the product. Get yourself onto the product, whatever it is. Okay, so now this is you. Now at this point, once you've got your business number over here, it is a legal business. You can even score something back. Anybody work for a boss? How would you like to get some money back from the tax man? Yeah. Legally. You just got yourself a home-based business and you can start to claim back tax. Even for your monthly. Isn't that cool? Okay? So, you're inside the game now. What do you need to do? You need to buy your products, okay? And then we need to start to speak to people just like I picked on my good friend over there, Pleasure. I helped him to get a customer number. He goes onto the product, and I get more customers. And I want to talk to you about getting between 5 and 10 customers. But actually what I'm talking about is, I'm talking about some of these people over here, their PV, their point volume, between you and your customers, together, you want a minimum of a 500 PV order. So what does that mean? If you're ordering 100-point volume, you need 4 people on, or 2 or 3 people to make up to get to the other 500. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay? So now, this is step 1. This is step 1. And if you're in a hurry, do this in week 1. Now, are you going to do this on your own? If you're brand new, no. You want to work with the person that invited you here tonight, because they are so qualified enough to go and speak to somebody to get them onto the product. We just tell stories. So, you work together with them. You do this in week 1. Week 1, done. Now what happens in week 2? You can do it in week 1 as well. It's not a problem. But you got some friends that you know wants to make some money. So, who can we pick on? Renelle? Would you like to make some money?
Yes.
Okay, so we help Renelle to get an account number. It gets to link to my account number. Renelle comes on board. Okay? She orders product. She's just done exactly what I just did. She's ordered product. She's gone onto an automatic order. Now we help Renelle to speak to some customers. So between Renelle and her customers, there's a 500 PV order. Who else? Who else would like to join the business?
Raquel.
Raquel. Can I sign you up again?
Renelle
Renelle and Raquel. All the ladies. They say if you want to do a good business, go for the ladies. I tell you what, I got my hairdresser on board. I tell you what, whoa, man, that lady's talking to everybody. It's fantastic. Okay, so Raquel comes on board. She gets an account number, gets linked to my account number. And together with the person who's helping me to speak to customers, she gets the customers on board, and we've got a 500 PV order. Raquel could order 450, and 450 can come from the customers. She could order 500, and they, whatever, a couple of small customers here and there. When Mannatech comes back,
yeah,
tons of customers. Okay, now what happens at this point? This could be, you could call this week 2, even if it takes you another week, week 3, okay? So you've just earned a bonus over here. It's called a Team 2 bonus. Team 2 bonus. Okay, that is worth 1,000 Rand. Because you did this in under what we call a calendar month. So if you joined in July, you've actually got up until the end of August. That's what they call a calendar month. So you've actually got, it's not just 1 month, you've got 1 month plus. You would earn this extra bonus of here. I'm going to mark it with a different color. An extra 1,000 Rand. How much have you earned? In bonuses, you've earned 2,000 Rand. However, you also earn a certain percentage of you and your customers' orders over here. Could be 500 Rand, could be 700 Rand, could be more. Okay? But now, this is not where I want to stop. I want you to do this in your 4-week period or your first calendar month. Who else wants to join the business? Give me some names.
Johan.
Johan joins the business. He gets himself an account number. The product gets sent to his door. Between you and everybody else over here, we get to speak to some customers. Johan does his 500 PV order. Who else is joining the business? Lucky joins the business. Same story. 500 PV. Guess what? You who's done all the work, you sign everybody up over here, and you're helping to get this process done. You now earn another bonus. It's called a Team 4 bonus. Why? Because you brought in 4 people. They've all got 500 PV. You got 500 PV. You earn another 1,500 Rand. If you do this within that first calendar month, you earn an extra 1,500 Rand. Now I want you to do me a favor and add that up. What do you get? Where's the accountants in the room?
5,000. 5 grand.
5,000 Rand. Did I promise you 5,000 Rand?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a good start?
Yeah.
Please turn off your televisions. What did you call that monstrosity? That was a good name. Thank you, David. Contraption. I think you called it a beautiful contraption. So now hang on a second. This is bonus income. Mannatech actually pays a passive income as well for people going onto the products. Passive income, automatic orders. At this level over here, you're called a silver director. Because there's plus minus 25 people that's on the product, 2,500 PV that's going through here. You earn another plus minus 2,000 Rand. Huh? How much is that now?
7,000.
So between 5,000 and 7,000 Rand in your first calendar month. Does that sound exciting?
Yeah.
I can tell you, I've seen many network marketing companies. I have never seen that one before. I've never seen an income like that. And remember, this is the start of massive things to come. I know 5,000 Rand is not a big income for a business, but it's a big income from a passive income point of view, because now you're setting yourself up. And I tell you, the way I see this thing, that's why I got so excited. I had to share this with you. This starts, call this week 4, call it up to week 8, okay, at the very, very most. But you got this income. Now what happens is this, you do not stop. You say to yourself, I'm going to give this thing between 6 and 12 months to get this done. 6 to 12 months, which means I am committed for the next 6 to 8 to 12 months to signing up 2 new people thereafter every single month. You get it? 2 new people every single month after that. Because whatever you do in this business duplicates. Our business is so exciting. It's a duplication business. So you started this, guess what Renelle's going to do? She's going to look at me and she's going to say, oh, wow, this thing's moving. I got 5 grand. She also earns 5,000 Rand. Guess what she does? Every month she signs up another at least 2 new people. Guess what Raquel does? Same thing. They get to the same level as what I got in the next month. They now silver directors. Guess what that makes me? This is becoming a bit messy now, I'm sorry. But Louis van der Linde says, a good plan is one that you can't read at the end. So is that okay with you? Can you follow me? Lee van der Linde is what they call a crown platinum. A 2-star platinum, and it's gazillions of zeros that comes in. It's a passive income. So if he says this is okay, then I'm just going to carry on with this. Okay. It now makes me the person at the top of you an executive director, because this one over here goes silver director, and this one over here goes silver director. So now your passive income is sitting around about 4,000 Rand plus your bonuses. This still happens, except for these green ones over here. So you're still earning that as well. Next month, guess what happens? Renal and Raquel now move up to their next levels, which is executive directors. Same as what I was the month before. Okay, and then I become a silver executive director. Because there's about 10,000 points inside the business. And now my passive income sits around about 10,000 Rand per month. That is, Larry? 2 million Rand. How many months did it take you to get there? Maybe 4 months? Maybe 5 months? Okay? Then what happens is the next month, these guys over here, they go silver executive director. They go this executive director route because everything duplicates. These guys go now silver executive director. Guess what happens to the person at the top? You. Presidential gold executive director, plus minus 20,000 Rand. You move up the next level the next month, even if it's not this next month, but the next month after that. Even if it's 2 or 3 months after that, you will go to a presidential director and your income there's plus minus 40,000 Rand per month. Now, if you just carry on with the same work ethic, so I've given you a 6-month scenario over here, but even if it takes a bit longer, is it worth it? Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Say yes, please.
Yes.
I'm just checking. Are you all awake? Okay. So is it worth it?
Yes.
If it takes you 6 months, if it takes you 12 months,
Yeah.
if you're a bit slower than me and it takes you a little bit longer, it's okay. Is it worth it?
Yeah.
It's still okay. I can't even count how much passive income that is now. But you know what happens the month or two after that? You move up to the next level. So you were presidential director, but now these guys over here, they go presidential director. You become a bronze presidential director. Bronze presidential director earns about 80,000 Rand a month. The next month after that, you went bronze. The next month after that, these guys are going presidential director. You now become a, what's that thing called again? Silver presidential director. Now we actually have one in the room. We actually got a silver presidential director in the room. A live person, you can go and touch him, pinch him. He'll squeal. He's real. He's real. Okay? And that's I don't want to give away your income, but it's well over 80,000 Rand a month. Some people earn 120,000 Rand a month at that level. If you work it out, the next months after that, you can go gold, platinum, presidential, and all that. This is fast track, folks. I've given you the fast track over here. Some people will take a bit slower. Some people take a bit longer. It's okay. It's okay. It's a learning curve. What we do here, it's like a university degree. It's like a university degree. Some people, my father did his CA in, I think it was in 3 years. International CA degree in 3 years. He wanted it done. But no, my friend who's a CA, maybe I shouldn't have this on YouTube. I won't mention